Hey, are you all looking for that holiday dessert? We got you. We're doing an apple cranberry crisp. So we started off with 5 apples. We have 3 Granny Smith and 2 Honey Crisp that we peeled, cored, and diced. We also have 2 cups of fresh cranberries. We added 2 tablespoons of some orange juice, and now we're gonna add the zest, about 2 teaspoons of this orange. To that, we are going to add 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar, a 1/4 cup of light brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of flour. Then we have a teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom. All this is going in, and we're going to mix it thoroughly to make sure everything is coated. We're going to bake this in the oven at 375. Once we get this mixed real well, we're going to put it into our baking dish, and then we're going to make the topping. Oh, you can see the juice coming out of it.
Oh yeah, it's going to get juicy, Bob.
Okay, we have our cranberries and our apples mixed really well here. We're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract to our mixture. And we're going to give it a few shakes of this Buttery Cinnamon Roll by Flavor God. Just to add a little bit more pop to it. Probably about a teaspoon. Give it another good mix. And we're going to add it to, we greased a 13 by 9 casserole dish. We're going to pour this right in here and just, we want to cover it evenly across the bottom. You want to get all that goodness out of there. We're just going to spread this out here. Get those cranberries spread around. There's some pretty color to it. Now, we're going to show you how we're going to make the topping. It's going to go on top of this bad boy. So on top of this, we're going to add 2 1/4 cups of old-fashioned oats. We have a cup of chopped pecans, a cup of coconut, 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, 3/4 of a cup of white sugar, 3/4 of a cup of AP flour, teaspoon of cinnamon, and just a little bit of salt. Probably about a 1/2 teaspoon. We're going to give this a quick mix, and then we're going to add in a 1.5 sticks of melted butter. So we got that really good and incorporated. We're going to add this butter in. I'm going to add about half, mix, add the rest of it. And this is going to make a really good crumble topping for the top of this apple cranberry crisp. Again, we got our oven running at 375. We're going to bake this for about 50 to 55 minutes. Once we add the rest of this butter, we'll get the topping put on top. The topping put on top. That's where it goes. Okay, so we have our crumble topping made. Now we're going to place it over top of our apples and our cranberries. So we're just going to, you can use your hands. If you feel the need to use a spoon, you can, but we're going to use our hands today. And you can leave some clumps in there. That's fine. It don't have to look perfect. We're going to give this a good dose of this topping. And we're going to cook this until it's nice and bubbly and brown on top. Again, we're running at 375 in our oven on the middle rack. And this is what it should look like after it's topped. We're going to go ahead and put it in the oven. So our apple cranberry crisp has cooked for about 45 minutes. We got it out. It sat here for about 10. We're going to scoop a little bit of this out and give it a try. You can hear it. Nice and crispy. Get down in there. Try to get a scoop of this out. this would be amazing with some vanilla ice cream on top, but somebody forgot to buy that. So we're just having it just like this. Look how good that, yummy that looks. We're gonna let that cool for a second. We'll give it a try. Okay, we're gonna give this Apple Cranberry Crisp a try. It smells and looks amazing. It's extremely hot. Very refreshing. Sweet, but it has a tartness from those cranberries. Pick up some of that freshness from the orange zest. Get tired of that pie on Thanksgiving? Give this recipe a try. Apple Cranberry Crisp. Get you some of that. Oh man, that's good.